It all started when I was in my last year at Queen's College, an all-girls boarding school. One afternoon, while I was in class, I heard a lot of noise outside. Curious, I peeked out of the window and saw a young man, known as a Corper Steve, standing there, my classmates, and I rushed outside to see what was happening. The Corper Steve was surrounded by students who admired him. He had tattoos on his arms and neck, and everyone seemed fascinated by him. He walked towards the principal's office, and after he left, everyone kept talking about him. Throughout the day, we couldn't stop discussing the Corper, even at lunch. After eating, I went back to the hostel and overheard some girls talking about how handsome he was. When we returned to class, the Corper walked in. He introduced himself as our new computer science teacher, Mr. Steve. The class buzzed with excitement, and he seemed friendly and fun. Most of my classmates had a crush on him, but I noticed he often looked at me in a special way. One day, after computer class, Mr. Steve asked me to stay behind. We began to spend a lot of time together, and soon, rumors spread that we were dating. Some classmates were upset and whispered about me. One girl even told me to stay away from him. Mr. Steve made me the computer lab prefect, which made some students jealous. I would often go to the lab to watch movies and play games on the computers. The jealousy grew, and students talked badly about me wherever I went. Despite the whispers, Mr. Steve gave me gifts and money. Then, during the midterm break, I came back to school for exams. One morning, while standing in the assembly ground, I felt dizzy and weak. I collapsed and was taken to the clinic, where the nurses told me I was pregnant. They asked me questions and then took me to the principal's office. The principal looked very disappointed when the nurse told her I was 3 weeks pregnant. She asked me who was responsible, and I had to tell her it was Mr. Steve. The principal seemed very upset and asked if he could be brought to her office. When we learned he had disappeared, the news spread quickly. The principal asked me to pack my things. As I left her office, I saw thousands of students outside. Some laughing, some whispering, and others looking pitying. I felt incredibly ashamed and just wanted to disappear. I packed up and was expelled from school. When I got home, I saw my mom washing clothes. She was shocked to see me and quickly realized something was wrong. I told her everything, and she was heartbroken. I could see her disappointment, and tears rolled down my face. She asked me, "Emma,
why?"
Her words and sadness made me wish I could vanish into the ground.